Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boy izlogic.business, welcoming you back to another episode of Pokemon Shield. Today we're going to be going to Hammerlock City, going to the train station, but before we do that, I think it's best we come behind the Professor Magnolia's house and grab this TM payback. Yeah, I realised this was here before I ended the episode off, and I should have probably have shown you it then. But today we're going to be heading to the train station in Wedgehurst, and obviously before we do that we've got a couple of items to grab. A Great Ball there obviously is a better Pokeball, and we may return back here later in the game because there is a lake here that we can visit. So we're going to head out here, and there is a little Pokemon there if you want it, a Yamper. I'm not one for Yampers, honestly. I'd much rather go for something else. And before we do manage to make our way to the train station, let's have a battle with Last Lauren. Now, I've had a very awkward week recently, so I've been having some ups and downs on what's happening with my channel and to what we are doing. So right now we're just gonna beat this little Tutel. Obviously we're gonna bind it, and that will basically mean it's going to take damage over time, which is going to be a lot more than what its tackle's going to be doing around, so that's a plus. Now I'm also going to just keep pounding on it, because I realised that Tutel is pure water and doesn't have the extra typing its evolution form has. Now the good thing here for us is we can just kill this thing off next turn and have a nice boost of XP. Or the bind kills it here. Actually, the bind kills it there. That's actually quite good. Saves us having to waste more PP, and we also level up our Rookidee. Now, Last Lauren should give us a nice payout of £504. That's actually nice. So we're just going to run all our way back to the town, past that little Yamper, past the Rookidees. I tell a lie, we're not getting past the Rookidees, we're going to just have to battle them. Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll just run. No point in battling these little things. So, there's Tutel spawning on this route, and the next Pokemon that we want for our team will be coming up in the next area. And a good thing that I should point out right now that you can do is we'll come into here. I'll grab this little item. It's a revive. Wow, that's actually quite powerful. So we're here back in the town, and Hop's here. He's basically gonna guide us into the train station. There we go. I don't know how that line of view we're meant to be able to see him, because he's waving from there and we're nowhere near it. So he's also complaining about us not getting any Pokemon, so I don't really care. Obviously there's better Pokemon down the line for us. Okay, so we're gonna enter into the train station now. And yeah. Oh, that's Hop's mum. And our mum. They're saying they've got gifts for us. Camping gear. Now, that allows you to set up some things. I don't really know what. I don't get the point of it anyway. Let's just jump on this train and head to our next area. Now, the next area that we're going to be entering right now is actually something pretty nice as we enter another cutscene. Meadowsoak is surrounded by a vast wild area. It's a real sight, all sorts of wild Pokemon just wander about everywhere you look. Plus, you can camp out and do spot fishing. Don't think I could ever get tired of it. So basically, it's the new sort of cat safari zone-esque place. And so basically we're stopped here at the wild area, and what our goal is, we get to walk through the wild area to go to a new place. Now, there are a few things we could do here. Obviously, catch Pokemon. And the thing about this area is Pokemon spawns are different depending on the actual weather in the area. Now, there is a few Pokemon that we could get here for our team that do spawn in this area, and there's also a few things other than catching Pokemon like that. We can find wild raid battles as Miss Thick Legs walks down here. And she's waggling her hair, and I really couldn't care what she has to say. All I've read so far is fishing and stuff, so unimportant really. Now, the goal for us now is to use our Pokemon that we've got and raise their levels up. Now, obviously, what you see right there is the tool used in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, which allows you to interact with your Pokeboxes without going to a PC. Now that's obviously quite good, and as you can see, we're getting a nice overview of the wild area. We should be entering the Rolling Wilds, or the Rolling Fields, I forget what it's called. It's the first main area of the wild area. Now, one thing you can see right now is the camera is unlocked, which is a big change to normal Pokemon games. Usually the camera is locked in place. Now, as you can see here, there's new and vast different Pokemon. So, one of the Pokemon we are after, we can check the actual weather in each area. Obviously, it's nice and sunny. It's intense sun. Normal weather everywhere around here. Raining is standard there. Cloudy is normal. Sadly, there is no fog, because we need fog for a certain Pokemon. And I may just stop the recording here for a bit. And in a sense, I can just reset the weather, shall we say, to find it. But before we do that, let's just go check out these little things here. So these are Pokemon dens. These are where max raid battles happen. Now, obviously, you can just skip through this. And what is that? Is that a Clefairy? Anyway, let's not invite others because we have no one to invite because I'm lonely. And yeah, we're gonna make this an entire episode probably of just exploring the wild area. And that's a Clefairy. Okay. So the goal is you can essentially battle these things with a team of 3 other trainers, and we've got these nice wild trainers. They have some nice Pokemon. So what we're going to do is actually Dynamax, because we're the only one who can. And I'm going to make a big boy Sobble. As you see, the big boy Pokeball comes out. And the reason I'm doing this max raid for you guys is because I want to show you the rewards you get, and it's a great way to actually level up your team quickly. Now, why do I say that? Well, eventually into this game you're going to see the intensity of actual Pokemon levels go up insanely high, and obviously you need to be able to deal with that. This is why the wild area has this sort of curve. It has a lot of raids that you can take part in daily. They reset as soon as every single one has been cleared in an area, which is a good thing. It means you can start just clearing out multiple raids over and over and over again. Now, what you're seeing here is we're battling a little tiny Cleffer, and we're not doing much to it, but we've got 10 turns to do so. Now, obviously, the rest of the team should be putting it into a state where it creates a shield. That's if it does. I don't remember if 1-stars do that. But we'll take it down to half health. And Cleffer tries Sweet Kiss. Soul Beam comes out here, and yeah. Okay, it doesn't do a special thing that higher tier raids will do, because this is a base tier max raid. So there's multiple tiers. There's tiers up to 5-star, and 5-star where you find special Pokemon such as Gigantamax Pokemon that you can battle and try and catch them. Okay. Another thing I should point out, Dynamax Pokemon do tend to remove any buffs such as like Calm Mind, setup moves basically. Anyway, we're just gonna keep split onto the Cleffer here. Hopefully take it out, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna be able to try and catch it. Sadly, Cleffer is not going to be a Pokemon in our team, so we're just going to catch it and it's not even going to appear on the screen. This is more so a showcase of the raid battles as a whole. Now, I'm actually going to catch this, just throw a Pokeball, and once I've got this, I'm going to skip ahead to something important, anything that really appears that you guys need to see. And if this catches, then great, I'll show you the rewards. It should catch because this is our first ever raid. Yep, there we go, it's caught in that massive Pokeball. And yeah, Cleffer's caught, and you see we get XP candy, great, and Dynamax candy, even greater. So what that means is we're able to give up to 10 Dynamax candy to one Pokemon. And yeah, I can also showcase now the Pokebox link. So you go to Pokemon, you click your right on your controller, and so I'm going to press Y so that we bring up the multi-purpose, and then just drop Cleffer straight into the box. Okay. I'm going to skip ahead. If anything important happens, I'll show you guys, else enjoy. Okay, so I figured I might come back right now, and what has happened is our Sobble wants to learn a very powerful move for itself in the term of Water Pulse. Now, obviously, I'd much rather have Water Pulse than Growl, so we'll replace that and have a bit more of a powerful water type attack on our little Sobble, and yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so we're back right now for a quick thing, and that quick thing is one Pokemon, and it's right over here. It's this little thing, not the Machop. We don't want you. You're not worth my time. However, I think your level is... oh no, it's not. It's still fairly decent. Okay, we want this little doggo here called Growlithe. Why? Well, it provides a lot more type spread in terms of our team, and it's going to be actually very useful for the next gym. Now, what we're going to do here is just use Water Pulse to actually weaken it as it goes for Howls, which is boosting its attack, which probably means it's trying to set up to sweep us. It's level 15, which is a yikes. So it's technically at +2 right now, because I'm at plus... it's at +1 and I'm at -1 on defense. Now we're just going to keep using water pools here till we actually are able to. Okay, we're not using water pulses anymore. We're trying to live with a Rook of D to catch it. Okay, so we're going to throw a nice little feeler Pokeball at it, shall we say, and hope that we can catch this little fella. It shakes once, it shakes twice, 3 times. Okay, we catch it, that's good. So there's our new team member, and that is actually amazing that we've got this. This means that I can actually do some other things. But yeah, that's all I wanted to stop here. I'll be back maybe in a bit with another Pokemon that we're getting for our team. Who knows? Okay, so we are back, and I'm back with a Pokemon that I actually really want. It's a route, so I'm gonna immediately start chucking balls at it because it should be an easy catch, he says. And yeah, so there's our 4th Pokemon for our team, and that's it in terms of skips now. We're done. We'll go straight to the end. This area, and yeah, I'm actually pleased. Unless I find a better route, the one that doesn't have on nerve. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'll head to the end of the area, and I'll see you guys there. Okie dokie, so we're here at the gate to the next place. So let's head up into this area, and reaching Modestoke City. Now, obviously, this is a very new place in the game, and yeah, I'm actually surprised we got here. Wow. Nice little camera work here. Very nice olden style city. Very nice looking. And before we end this episode off, because this has actually gone on for quite some time, I do have to edit this down before tomorrow. I should actually be uploading it right now because I forgot to record this earlier. But yeah. Anyway, let's pop into the town. Let's heal up. Or not. We get introduced to Sonia. He's pulling us over to the Pokemon Center anyway. So we're going into the Pokemon Center for some reason. And she's brought her Yamper. The Rotomi is free. It's an information service. You can customize your League card. And yeah, you can make it very nice and jazzy. We get Leon's League card here. And yeah, who cares? We'll sort something out. But yeah. I'm going to skip this. And that's actually going to be it for this episode for you guys. I'll surprise you with something at the start of the next. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you want to. And I will see you guys later as our team gets bigger. Peace out.